All right. Good to be back. Bosco, where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Oh, there you go. We got moves to make. We got things to do. This was a nice little place right here. Maybe when it's all said and done, you know, I don't know, maybe I'll be able to retire here. Or my own patch of land.
Hear this from me, but those ecliptic mercenaries, the factions use them sometimes. Freestar Collective and UC both. It's why they give them a wide berth. Ask me, those murdering assholes should be blasted in the space dust.
Good to know.
You have that look in your eye. What's the scoop? Back to the grind.
Oh, now how is it I can't tell her about? Oh, I mean, she would know that. My bad. All right, it's time to go, team.
Lifting off now. Orbital pattern locked in.
Look at my. All right, we got to build up our credit scheme in order for us to truly rebuild the ship. Well, build a new ship.
Guns are hot! Going in!
I know this level 2 ship is not talking about coming at me.
Targets lost their shields.
Won't be enough left for salvage when I'm done.
I'm sorry. Your whole ship looked down. I think I should board and see what you got on deck.
On outer hatch. We're docked.
I knew y'all wasn't getting out of here. Now, let's see. Guess we'll do a quick run back to Jameson. Drop this bad boy off, pick our ship back up. God, I hope it's no contraband on this bad boy. Did not think about that at all.
Should you require my presence?
We're asking everyone to take care of any leeches on their ship. Need some work done?
Let me see my ships.
Okay, no problem.
Not a bad ship, though. Not a bad ship at all. Yeah, I'm gonna register it. So now I got one, two, three ships I can now build on top of. Still gotta finish. I still gotta level up my. I keep forgetting.
Any day you make it through is a victory in my book.
Yeah?
All right, now let's head out.
Say your last goodbyes. Apogee complete. We're in orbit.
Fine. You know what, Robin? Fine. You win. Hey, thanks a million.
Oops.
Navigational feedback checks out. We're in the right place.
So I'm working in Freestar space. I need to make sure I bring my guy Sam with me. You know what? No, I'm
Hello
taking
there.
Corey, you doing all right? Staying out of trouble? Matter of
Is
fact,
something amiss?
let's take Andre.
It is a relief to know that the terramorphs are being dealt with. But are you sure this Asilis creature is the right way to do it?
But I think the best way is just helping nature take its course.
This would be the same nature that gave us terramorphs in the first place. I do not think this is the path I would have chosen. One could easily argue that humans are the superior hunter and therefore are right to exterminate these creatures. The microbes would have put fewer people at risk in the long run.
Well, I still think I made the right call.
I appreciate your conviction. I suppose time will tell.
That's true.
And I must say, I find it curious that you would agree keeping the Lazarus plant around is a good idea. It seems an additional, unnecessary risk.
Well, it might be useful someday in the future. Best to leave all options on the table. Plus, we already know the UC was going to keep it around.
I do not think some potential future use outweighs the risk it poses now. At least the Freestar Collective will also know of its existence. Otherwise, I worry it would be too tempting for the UC to use as a weapon.
That's the
Well,
mission.
it is good to know that this particular threat is behind us, and you have done a service to all who live in the settled systems.
You've got something for me?
If you have the time, I wish to speak to you. Never would I have imagined to encounter something like these Starborn. Now I feel that rather than having answers, we only have more questions.
Well, now we always knew there was something else out there.
I think many have felt that way at one time or another, but to see them in person is something else, is it not? Regardless of how impossible they may have seemed before now, I must say that I do not like being threatened by anyone.
Look, no one's going to stop us. We've already come too far. Come on
I
now.
agree we should keep looking for answers, but clearly we must be cautious. Clearly, these Starborn are connected to the artifacts, which would mean that they are also connected to that temple you found. Did they make these things? Have they appropriated them? This all implies there is something more, something we do not yet understand.
You're not worried, are you?
I am never worried. Cautious, perhaps. It has always been necessary to prepare for the unexpected. This is just a bit more unexpected than usual. It seems to be how things go here in Constellation.
Sorry, though, we just need to find more artifacts. The only we got right now.
You are right. And it would seem that if we do, we may well cross paths with these Starborn again. We will need to be on our guard from now on. They seem to know much about us. Perhaps we can learn more about them to make it even. We should return to our search then. There's still so much to do.
Well, I've been trying to talk to you.
I wanted to thank you for giving me the chance to work with you. I know we met under, unusual circumstances. You seem to be acclimating well to Constellation. Are you enjoying working with them?
Well, the pay isn't great, but the people are alright.
None of us are in this for the credits. You have certainly become a vital part of the organization. That is a credit to your abilities. If I may, from what you have seen, do you think I fit in well with the rest of Constellation?
I think fitting in is a little overrated.
Perhaps, but it is still important to me. I feel as though I am often looking in at the rest of the group. I do not like this feeling. I would like to feel that I am a valued member of the organization, but I am concerned that I am off-putting, or my actions have alienated me. I have not shared much, but everyone knows I worked with smugglers for years. I am no stranger to violence and death.
Well, accepting the unfamiliar can be hard for people.
I know. For those that have not lived it, it can be difficult to imagine or accept. Others here have seen conflict, but for more noble causes. Vladimir is the only one here who can begin to understand. He was the one who pressed the group to include me. I lack his charm. He puts others at ease. I fear my presence does the opposite.
Hey, first of all, trust me, you got a lot going for you.
That is kind of you. You also have a lot going. I find expressing affection difficult, but truly. Thank you. I know this seems trivial, perhaps childish. I have just always relied only on myself. I have never been surrounded by people like this. By a group I wish to be a part of. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think what you're saying is childish.
Thank you. That is reassuring. Discussing these things is challenging for me. I hope now you can better understand why I wanted to keep the circumstances of our meeting quiet. I wanted to thank you for not saying anything to Vladimir. I know that you said you wouldn't, but it is still a relief. I would like my contributions to Constellation to amount to more than violence. Was there more?
All right, sorry about that one. Little neighbor issue. We had a little. It wasn't a big deal. She was talking about keeping the meeting our meeting circumstances.
It would have been. To some. Thank you for talking this over with me. It is good to know that at least one member of Constellation understands me.
Okay, now, can I talk to you?
What did you need?
You ready to head out?
Of course. Are you ready?
Of course. Let's go.
Think I could do quite well on the Red Mile. I think together, the two of us could do very well.
This is all a bit more legal now, I suppose, but hardly more civilized.
Hey, I gotta wait for you to come in. I need you while I'm trying to walk to the other side.
Stay in line, and we won't have a problem.
Starfield, you gonna stop threatening me like that?
Fame and fortune await in the Red Mile, if you have what it takes.
Hey, you know what? I do want to run that Red Mile.
Apologies, but the Red Mile is currently undergoing some maintenance. Please come back in a little bit and it should be ready to go.
I'm trying to win the Red. You the one that hyped me up on it.
I'm really not in the mood.
Okay, well, too bad.
Wait a minute. Judging by the wide-eyed and clueless look on your face, I'm guessing you're the new deputy.
I'm neither wide-eyed nor clueless.
We'll find out, won't we? Well, your timing couldn't be worse. I've spent weeks trying to crack this smuggling ring, and I'm about to take a very important meeting.
This is a wonderful beginning to an assignment.
Look, lose the attitude. We're working together, and that's that.
At least you've got a little backbone. I don't have time to catch you up, so you're gonna have to follow my lead. I'm about to meet with a contact who might be able to give me vital information about the smuggling ring. If you play your cards right and don't do anything stupid, she might be able to help you find Marco. If you're ready, my contact is here and waiting.
Do you got something against me?
I'm at a critical point in my investigation, and frankly, your presence here is an unwelcome complication. Now let's just get this over with.
right, well, let's go meet your contact.
Follow me.
Call me wide-eyed.
Sorry, friend.
I think that might be Donovan Reese. I dislike him intensely.
Well, there's something that's been troubling me.
You said you'd be alone.
Let's hear it.
Yeah, well, things changed. Take a seat.
Free drinks. When I refuse, they threaten me.
Well, I had planned on sitting down anyway.
Well, that is
Who are you?
Who the hell is asking?
A woman who's growing increasingly impatient, that's who.
The deputy here is interested in meeting Marco to talk about that mercenary company he's been funding. Since part of that money is coming from his smuggling operation, we're working together.
So you're investigating the first? Why?
Well, the truth is, every hunter needs prey.
Guess they're just handing out badges to anyone these days.
I guess an introduction is in order. Like Marco, Jade here is the head of a small smuggling cartel. Difference is her crew stays out of Freestar Collective space, while Marco's group operates exclusively within it.
Except now he's looking to expand his operation, and he started moving in on my territory.
No, competition's good for business. You just need to rise to the challenge.
Well, thanks for the economics lesson, but I think I know my trade. Look, the bad news is, Marco's incredibly paranoid. He never stays in one place for long. The good news is, I know how to find him.
But you're not going to tell us yet because you want something.
I want the same thing you do. I want Marco out of the picture. But like I said, getting a meeting with him can be damn near impossible. One of the few people who can arrange such a meeting is right here at Red Mile.
May Divine. We've suspected for some time that Red Mile was a meeting place for smugglers. If she's in business with Marco, she won't give him up easily.
Well, I can be very, very persuasive.
Yeah, well, so can she. I can tell you right now what she's gonna want, because it's the same thing she always wants. She wants runners. It's how she makes most of her money. Of course, people that hard-blooded aren't easy to find.
Yeah, well, I'm not going out on the mile. That's a death sentence. There has to be another way.
You've been a ranger long enough that too many people know your face and your name. Runners attract a lot of attention. If someone recognizes you and tips off May, this whole thing is shot. You, on the other hand, are just a deputy. It's pretty unlikely that a lot of people know you.
You don't have to do this. We'll find another way to get to Marco.
Hell, I'm up for it.
I hope that's not false bravado, Deputy,
Nope.
because this is life and death we're talking about.
You have played your hand well, Jade. Using the Rangers to eliminate a rival. Very clever.
From where I'm sitting, we're using each other.
If it's really as simple as asking May Divine for a meeting with Marco, then I guess that's all you need to do. We'll wait here for you. Try not to die. Will you?
Okay.
You're really going to take on the mile, huh?
Come on now.
I hear May's always looking for new and returning runners for the Red Mile.
May fortune smile on you today.
I'm looking for Marco. I understand you two are acquainted.
That is true. But Mr. Graziani values his privacy. What is your business with him? Exactly.
Want to do a little work for him.
It's no small favor that you're asking. But yes, I can arrange such a meeting. It's been too long since we've had proper entertainment. If you're willing to provide it, I'll give you Marco. Are you prepared to run the Red Mile?
Yeah, that's what it's gonna take. I'll do it.
Good. Once you've begun, I'll collect bets from our patrons who will place wagers on your survival.
Oh, I'll definitely be coming back. Hey, can I bet on myself?
I'm afraid not. But I'm sure your confidence will inspire our patrons to place substantial wagers on your survival.
Okay, well, I'll definitely be coming back alive.
That's what every runner says.
You definitely have at least 50-50 chance.
Now that we're clear on what's expected of you, are you ready to begin?
Yeah.
Good. Come with me and I'll introduce you.
Things people will do to try and make money.
Your attention, please! Valued patrons and honored guests! For one brave soul, the hour of fate is at hand. Yes! A runner has come to test the Red Mile! Now is your chance to get a good look at our fearless challenger as you contemplate your wagers. Do you see the fire in those eyes? What is that if not steely determination? I think you'll agree that we're in for quite a show! The rules are simple. Go through the door and take the elevator down to where the mile begins. Activate the beacon at the base of the tower you'll see in the distance. Once you've done so, return here alive and your run will be complete. Go now, runner, and see if you can survive the mile!
Okay. You ready? Let's rock and roll.
Well, this should be fun. It has been some time since I have visited the Red Mile. Little has changed, it seems.
Don't get cold.
Someone or something will clean up whatever's left behind. They should have known better.
Oh, this is easy money right here.
We are clear.
Oh, I saw another one. Step outside that, huh? this mother. Popping out the ground on me. There you go. I was worried about you.
Gonna take more than that! Yes, try it! We reach the stacks, trigger the flare, and make it back! We can do this! If you see something valuable, do not hesitate to grab it.
Now all you need to do is return alive. Unfortunately, the beacon tends to attract unwanted attention. Good luck!
Go back the way we came.
Are you prepared to die?
Oh, that.
up already.
Got your back. Got your back, I told you.
Blowing off some steam?
They tried to make the Red Mile seem like it was something treacherous. Shooting random enemies for fun at that point.
That was impressive.
You'll be talking to the underside of my boat if you keep trying to strike.
Congratulations, runner. You have succeeded where most have failed. In fact, you seem none the worse for wear.
Oh yeah, it was a cakewalk.
I'm not easily impressed. But you've managed to surprise me. As promised, I'll set up your meeting with Marco. I'll dispatch a courier to let him know you're coming. Please take a moment to relax and enjoy our hospitality. I'll return shortly.
Excuse me.
The guests would return. If it were up to me, I'd fire the lot of you right now.
You made it.
The chances with them pirates.
Of course.
You're back. Are you okay?
Meanwhile,
Better than
here's
ever.
some free advice.
It's actually pretty fun.
Next time.
And here I was feeling like a nervous wreck the whole time. Guess I had nothing to worry about. Anyway, I'm relieved you made it through okay.
Why? Afraid you'd lose all that work you put into your smuggling investigation?
I wouldn't expect you to understand. All you see in people is what you can get from them. I'm glad, because that was an incredibly brave thing you did. And we need rangers with that kind of courage. Also, I owe you an apology. I was pretty awful to you at first. I'm sorry about that.
Did I do something to offend you?
No, it's not that. I had a bad experience with another deputy that I was training. I'll tell you all about it after this is over. Okay? So you need to stay alive, or you'll never hear the story.
Okay. Don't worry about it.
You're right. Let's focus on the job. Once you're on your way, I'll return to the Rock and let the Marshal know what's going on. Come home safe, Deputy. That's an order.
You always were the soft one, little sister.
Oh, go to hell. Or at least make yourself useful and get us some drinks.
Y'all related. Oh, okay.
You're going to try it again? I would.
Howdy.
Time for me to keep my promise, runner? You can find Marco on Kodos aboard his ship. I'd advise you not to keep him waiting. He is not exactly patient.
Okay. Neither am I.
Then it's in all our interests that you make haste. Travel safely, runner. Should you ever crave the challenge of the mile again, it will be here, waiting for you.
Let's get out of here.
I took this job so I could be here to see all the runners in person.
Prepare for liftoff. This right here is my catnip. Orbit reached.
This is Faraday's budget tours. I have a request from people on the ship to talk with an actual ship captain. Well, surprise you returned a hail. Can I ask the first question? I'm still talking with the captain. Cindy will organize everyone into a queue. Are you sure you're up for this? This is a really fun crowd.
Oh, okay. I mean, I might regret this, but ask away.
The friendly captains agreed. Let's try and leave a good impression. First question. Is being a ship captain non-stop thrills and excitement like living in that movie Return of the Interceptor?
Well, a movie about me would be even more exciting.
Man, that sounds so glamorous. I am sure the captain is really busy and may not have time for all your questions. If you can afford your very own ship, you must be super well off. You single? Oh, dear Lord.
Well, I'm single and in the market.
We have to move along. Next. Last question. Space is a lawless mess. If you could make the damn politicians fix one thing about it, what would it be?
Well, I'm not really the person to answer that.
Someone's gotta answer. Thank you, Captain, for the, welcome break. I got a question. Is it true captains have someone in every port? You know, a special someone? For l'amour? Or You don't have to answer that.
I think we would all be interested in the answer, Captain.
That's a big old no.
Really? Oh. That's all. Everyone settle back in your seats. Cut the intercom? You have the patience of a saint. This tour group is very energetic. Here's some credits for giving them such an authentic experience. This is your captain speaking. We're about to head to our next destination. Remember, we'll be in Neon in 5 days, so don't spend all your money yet. Astral Lounge, here I come! Dear Lord.
Alright. Pretty friendly bunch.
Board's all green. Successful jump.
inside looks clean. Let's set it down.
I will never grow weary of seeing places like this.
Greetings, Captain.
Be ready. Oh.
You the runner?
Anyone who allows us just to walk into a space like this is very, very confident. Or, I suppose, very insecure.
Nice little spot, though.
This music is gonna put me to sleep.
Okay, so he got some goons.
Got my eyes on you.
Are we impressed? Clearly that is the goal. I think... No, never mind. I am not impressed.
This is nice.
Welcome. May's message didn't exactly make it clear why you wanted to meet with me. If you're looking for work, my organization is always in need of pilots and security personnel, willing to take risks.
Well, I'm here for some questions. Got some questions about the first.
Ah, I see. You did well to find me. I'm not an easy man to locate. Though I suppose we haven't exactly been keeping a low profile lately. Given the nature of the contract, a degree of exposure was always a risk, but a calculated one. To be honest, I think the Major is all but spoiling for a confrontation with the Rangers. Still, I confess, I'm a little disappointed that the Marshal sent a deputy instead of a full-fledged Ranger.
Tread carefully, Marco. You underestimate the deputy at your peril.
And who might you be?
Call me Andreja.
Welcome to my home, Andreja. If I may be so bold, you possess a certain mystique. It's a pleasure to have you here.
The feeling is not mutual, and I am not the one with whom you should be trying to curry favor, Marco.
Your deputy friend here could have a bright future, assuming we all keep our heads.
You mentioned the Major. Is that who run the first?
That's right. Major Hall spent 20 years in lockup nursing a grudge against the Freestar Collective. We all did. A lot of good men and women died for nothing because of those cowards you work for. You've chosen your side, and I've chosen mine.
So why would the Major want a confrontation?
To settle accounts. Major Hall served with distinction during the Colony War. But the leaders of the Freestar Collective, they turned on him. In his eyes, the Rangers are enforcers for a corrupt Council of Governors. That makes you his enemy. As for me, I didn't see any profit in nursing that grudge. I prefer to focus on the future.
So I want details on the first operation, including who hired you.
I'm not sure you are grasping the situation here, Deputy. You were on my ship, outnumbered by my guards, who killed you without hesitation. I'm a businessman. If you expect me to cooperate, I'm going to want something in return. I won't tell you everything. I do still have some loyalty to my unit. However, I can point you in the right direction. In exchange, I want the Rangers to let me operate with a free hand.
Oh, hell no. Tell me what I want to know, or face the consequences.
I have a better idea. Instead, I tell you something you don't want to know, but you should. The Council of Governors is a group of greedy and corrupt liars who are using you and the other Rangers to protect their own interests. Do you really think they give a damn about the people of the Freestar Collective?
You know, it's funny, because I agree with you on that. But I'm not doing this for them. I'm actually doing this to protect the innocent people.
Whatever road brought you here, your journey ends today.
Mark up. Punk ass turn. Do what I say.
Ammunition is always welcome if they have it.
It's a nice little pad you got here, Marco. Let's see what you got in there. Credits. Friend or foe. Calibrate. Now activate.
Take your best shot.
Should catch me a nap in this. Low-level goons around here, Marco.
Bring it.
Marco, I don't plan on letting none of your team leave this place. You know that, right? Dumbass.
Time to greet the stars.
Stay in orbit.
I'm a scientist. I could use some help with my research. Hello there. Thank you for responding to my hail. It's been a long time since I had company. I'm Dr. Sola Banglawala from MAST in New Atlantis. I'm performing a geological survey of the settled systems as part of a field research initiative. I flagged you down to see if you might have any rare geological samples to contribute.
Let's see what I got.
I can't thank you enough. I'm in the market for lithium, platinum, and vanadium right now. I'm not asking for much. I know they're hard to come by.
Let's see.
Oh,
okay.
You have no idea how much I appreciate this. Thank you very much. I'd be happy to offer you some of the common resources produced as byproducts of my research to thank you for your help. I have more copper, lead, and aluminum than I know what to do with. I'll pay you in credits instead, if you prefer, but I don't have much.
You know what? I usually always take the credits, but this time, I'm good.
Really? I must say I'm impressed. I've stopped a few dozen pilots and no one's given me an answer like that. I appreciate the sentiment. I'm going to try my luck in another system. You might want to back up a bit. This old junker's grav drive is a little on the fritz. Fly safe! Sorry this is taking longer than usual. So, do you have any hobbies? Does your list include towing research vessels to Jemison through deep space? If my grav drive doesn't start up soon, it might have to. Personally, I have quite a rock collection. I used to spend my weekends gathering samples on Jemison. Maybe I shouldn't have let that slip at the office, huh? That's probably why they sent me on this job instead of some poor grad student. You ever hear the one about the geologist in the music shop? It's a good one. A geologist walks into a music store and asks the cashier, "Got any rock?" The guy looks him up and down and says,
Well, let's move.
"This is Freestar space. Please hold your current speed and heading while we scan you for contraband." That's all we need. You're cleared for landing at Aquila City.
Okay.
I would not mind stopping at the Laredo storefront. I appreciate their craftsmanship.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Diego Monroe, at your service. See you later.
Hey there, Deputy.
I specialize in cryptography. A lot of smugglers use coded slates, so it comes in handy.
Yo, yo. Got more for you.
Hey there, Deputy. Way I hear it, you've been keeping busy jumping from one side of the Freestar Collective to the other. How do you like the job so far?
Oh, well, you know. Still not sure of it.
Best to give it time. You're still pretty new, after all. So, what brings you by?
Got another encrypted slate for you?
Well, well, what do we have here? Well, this is new. Very interesting indeed. I'll see what I can do. If you can get me another one of these, it'll give me more context for the encryption and should speed things up. In the meantime, you be careful out there, Deputy. From what I've heard, these mercs mean business.
Let's see. Okay. Yeah, we spend that skill point. There we go. Getting them levels.
Deputy?
If you're hurt, the doctor can see to you. Well, hey there. Nice hat.
Ashtar are sometimes spotted by the farm.
Let's go check out. Nah, hold up. Whole rack of activities. Whole rack of activities. Speak to Percival. Me first. Go for the surgical strike the other side of the mission. We're gonna crack all this. It's about this ship. Well, not my ship.
Now that we are here, what will be our next course of action?
Well, let's see. First,
Hello there.
or you
I'm
just
up
be
for a
chilling.
little adventure.
I understand you are. Let's see. Okay, so Sarah. This is beverage right here. get up out of here.
Orbital pattern locked in.
Hey, you might want this.
Switching over to standard engines.
Welcome to the clinic. If you have a medical emergency, please use priority docking.
And we're docked.
Captain Lily, it is pleasant to see you.
Good to see you too, Bosco.
Ma'am, I'm just a courier.
I understand that. I'm not blaming you directly. Dr. Salvato, how long have you been here?
About a year now, Doctor.
And in that year, how many times have we had this conversation about late or missing shipments of supplies?
I believe this is the third time.
Yes, that sounds right. 3 times. I will be making it very clear to your superiors that lives are at stake, and the clinic requires reliable transport. If your company cannot meet our needs, someone else will.
Yes, ma'am. Understood.
Thank you, Dr. Salvato. You may return to your duties. There's certainly no shortage of things to do around here.
Well, hello.
Welcome to the clinic. I'm Dr. Darvish, Chief of Medicine. Is there something I can do for you?
Well, I'm here on business.
Are you? Because I don't have any appointments scheduled. We have a particular focus on astrovirology here. So the patients we take on tend to have unusual cases that require long-term care, and sometimes require unorthodox or experimental treatments. We have an excellent track record that speaks for itself, but it doesn't leave room for much else. Whatever business you may be here for, I trust that you will conduct it quickly, and do so without interfering with my staff or our operations.
Okay. You mentioned astrovirology? What is it?
There are hundreds, if not thousands, of new worlds that humanity has set foot on. While many don't host some sort of life, there are more than enough that do. Any one of those worlds could be inhabited by all manner of pathogens, things we've never seen and have no idea how to treat. Someone has to try and stay ahead of what could be a very deadly curve. Here at the clinic, we do our best.
Well, sounds like a dangerous job.
If we do it right, no, not usually. An abundance of safety protocols are in place, and we have decades of experience. Ironically, this may be one of the safest environments in the settled systems.
Well, I'd like to help you with your research.
Would you now? Well, I suppose we could always use additional research specimens. The more data we have about what's out there in the settled systems, the faster we can diagnose novel illnesses. In theory, at least. I suppose we could consider you an independent contractor of sorts. We've made progress with alien biosuppressants, helping to prevent secondary infections when treating patients, but we could stand to learn more. If you could collect some additional samples, we'd be grateful.
Where do I find these resources you need?
What we're looking for are basic organic substances. They could come from any number of flora or fauna on countless worlds across the settled systems. Just keep your eyes open as you travel and harvest things when you find them. Or frankly, if you can find them at a reasonable price somewhere, purchase them. I'm less concerned with the source than the materials themselves.
Okay. We'll keep an eye out for things like that, Doc. Now, I am looking for somebody in particular.
Yeah? Got some trouble? Oh, now hold on a minute. You're the new deputy, ain't you? Yeah, the marshal's been sending out reports, keeping us all in the loop in your investigation.
Then you know I'm tracking down members of the First.
And having some success, by the sound of it. Ben Armistead, pleased to meet you. Well, I guess that's the long and short of it. You're the newest member of the Rangers, and I'm the oldest. So, is one of them first mercenaries here at the clinic?
Well, that's what I intend to find out.
Raring to go, huh? No better place in the settled systems to get medical treatment. You can bet it beats anything them UC piglets got. Ironic, given they're the ones who built it. I know just the man who can help you. Right this way, Deputy. Just between you and me, I ain't entirely sure why someone felt the need to station a ranger out here. I'm not much more than a glorified bodyguard for Dr. Darvish. She's the one in charge around here, and she's also on the Council of Governors. Most of the staff don't seem fond of the idea of me being here, and I ain't fond of them right back. Bunch of stuffy eggheads, if you ask me. Except Ari, that is. He's about the only one I can have a conversation with. Now, hey there, Ari. Working hard or hardly working?
Hey, Chief. A little more the former than the latter. What brings you by?
Well, the deputy here could use some help.
Do you know where those
Came looking
results
for
went off to?
someone who might be a patient.
Of course, Doctor. I made
See
sure
what I
those
can do.
files were available to you.
Well, I'll
on the
leave you and Mr. Miller's
Checked with Ari
capable
myself
hands.
to make sure
You
it was
need
all
anything
set up
else,
correctly.
I'll be in my office.
Oh, that's great. Thank you. I really do appreciate it.
I'll try to help you, but our computer systems have been having some issues.
Just take a moment.
Interesting.
Collect
The
yourself.
person I'm tracking is a computer expert.
Huh. Well, we don't give the patients free access to our computer system, so I doubt that's related. Still, it's worth keeping in mind. So who's the suspect you're after?
The name is Maya Cruz.
The name's not ringing any bells, but maybe we can approach this another way. Do you know what was wrong with her?
No, not really. Only know it required a long hospital stay and sounded pretty urgent.
That should be more than enough. I can access the patient records from my terminal, assuming the database cooperates. Come on. Okay, give me just a minute here.
How's it? How are you?
I'm okay, Dr. Salvato. What about you? How are you?
Maya Cruz.
I'm great, good.
Maya Cruz.
Fine.
Come
everything's
on, Maya.
just fine.
I need you to be in
I'm
here.
glad.
Okay, finally.
Well,
Here we go.
You know.
Oh.
There's work
No
to do.
matches found for Amaya Cruz.
Right, same here.
If Maya's here, then she's got to be using an alias. Which actually makes a lot of sense if she's a wanted woman.
What if the records were tampered with?
I guess it's possible. Maybe I can give you another option. All right, hang on. I know that we do have a few female patients staying with us. There's Candace... what's her last name? Doolin. Candace Doolin. And then there's the Nakamori woman. I think her name's Jane. I don't recall offhand what they're here for, but it's a start.
If I can find the source of your computer issues, that might lead me to Maya.
You're welcome to use the Ranger Station terminal. I'll enable admin access for you.
All right. Let's see what we got. All right, so let's see, admin access, with maintenance, A. Miller, maintenance not required at this time. Processor usage, active memory usage, okay. Yes. Elena P. Rivera. I'm proud to report that a patient in VIP was found off the Missouri. Catalina Rivera found to be inside a serve shuttle. As returned to the patient, operator and apologized, explaining she had become lost. Hey. Right. Elena.
Abby, how are you? Everything okay?
Yeah, I'm good. Thanks.
If you need assistance, please see Ari Miller at the desk. Yes, what do you want?
Could really use your help. I need to talk to someone in the VIP wing.
I'm sorry, but we don't permit unscheduled visitors to that area. You'll need to ask whoever it is that you wish to visit to make arrangements with me. Who exactly are you?
Deputy Willie, at your service, and I really need your help.
You could be Solomon Coe himself, and my answer would be the same. No. The rules are the rules, no exceptions.
Flexibility clearly is not one of his virtues.
All right, look, just hit me out for a minute.
I'm a busy man, so make it quick.
All right. Help me protect the people of the Freestar Collective.
I took an oath to do no harm. I won't be the cause of anyone's suffering.
My guy. The people I'm hunting for are murderers, Doctor.
That's truly awful.
Innocent people could be in real danger.
I can't be held responsible for everyone who might be in danger. I think I've heard enough. I've given you my answer, and I'm not changing my mind.
Okay.
Another day, another shift.
Whatever you took is worth the risk.
Had no choice. Close that door. We need to be on alert. Docking port. This ain't hurt. Maya, the Rangers are onto us. They're gonna find you, and when they do, an alias won't protect you. Best bet is to hunker down somewhere safe. You'll hide out in the old asteroid mine. Should be ideal. Maybe steal one of the clinic's emergency ships if you need a quick escape. I know you don't have much time. The operation's almost over. Thanks for helping see it through. And if I don't get the chance to tell you in person, I'm eternally grateful for your brave service and loyalty to the unit. It's been an honor. Major hug.
Always happy to help the Freestar Rangers. You'll find those patients in the medical wing.
Yo, what do you know about a patient named Catalina Rivera?
Catalina Rivera. I know the name. Just give me a second to think. I remember she was rushed into surgery right after arriving. Seemed to be in pretty bad shape. She must have some serious credits because she was moved to the VIP wing after the procedure.
Okay.
I really don't want to know how you got that, but yeah, that'll do the trick. I hope you find your suspect, Deputy.
Make sure I talk to the Rangers.
Hey, Ori. How's the work coming along?
I would like a chance to talk to you, if you are able.
Yeah, 1 second.
I have...
Okay. You sure know how to stay busy.
Hey, you and I both know.
Ari should be able to get you squared away. You know, Ari's a good kid. Sure as hell understands these machines better than I do.
Okay.
See you around.
I have been curious. I know that your role in Constellation was thrust upon you in an unusual way. But that experience does not demand that you stay. You could have delivered the artifact and then left. Why do you stay?
I mean, I love a good mystery.
One that, hopefully, will soon be solved. My past is complicated. And anyone in Constellation will tell you I do not speak much of it. But my family always stressed the importance of having a purpose in life. You must have a reason for being.
Oh, you gotta have a reason to get out of bed in the morning.
Yes, that is one way of putting it. I am often surprised at how reluctant some are to agree with the idea. They sometimes seem offended I would suggest such a thing. When I first came to New Atlantis, I was shocked at how many people go about their business every day like drones. They do their jobs, eat their food, sleep in their beds, all seemingly without concern for anything around them. Complacent. Their experience is so different from much of the settled systems. They do not know how good they have it.
Okay, well, your experiences must have been very different.
Yes, they were. I did not grow up amidst such luxury. Purpose cuts through adversity. I know that all too well. And these people seem to have no idea.
Well, I can only say I'm sorry that life has been hard on you.
I am not asking for pity. I have done what is necessary to bear my burdens, and it has led me here. My family is unique within the settled systems. I grew up outside the bounds of the United Colonies, or the Freestar Collective. My parents, and their parents before them, did not believe anyone outside our family could be trusted or relied upon. You can imagine, I am sure, how existence without ties to others is challenging in space.
I mean, getting by on your own is admirable, though.
It has certainly proven valuable. Saved me. A few times, without question. For now, though, it would seem you and I have found purpose in Constellation. I believe that is enough. I am pleased that we have common cause, and have enjoyed our time together. Thank you.
All right, let's get back to it. We still got work to do.
Anything I can help you with?
No, I'm good.
An academic question or some random bizarre
Ships
Barrett
detached.
question?
So, hypothetically speaking, let's just say I forgot to check on an experiment for a while.
Good grief. Which experiment, Barrett?
It doesn't matter which one. Probably. I mean, this is just hypothetical.
Barrett?
I just need to know if you have any extra superconductors. Maybe some little Our daring voyage on the oceans of space. Yeah. That's what I'm asking.
Noel moved them to a new storage unit when we organized the materials in the lab.
Well, that's a relief. Hypothetically.
Port is clear. We're docked.
Billy, greetings.
Heard your ship, Doc. If you are who I think you are, then you're here to bring me in. I had to warn you. I've had more than enough time to prepare for this. So either you leave now, or I'll be burying what's left of you.
Okay, well, we gonna find out.
These crystals must be valuable to have warranted such an elaborate mining operation. Dangerously low temperatures here. Keep an eye on your vitals. Robot behavior is programmed, and therefore predictable. I find that reassuring. Spending time in a geode in space was not on my to-do list today, but it is very impressive.
Oh my.
Profit is never necessarily the aim, but there's something taking.
Travelers now. That roaster bound.
Opening fire. Total system failure.
I cannot wait to kill you.
Come on now. Get you out of here.
Good one.
We should move on. There's nothing worth taking.
Now,
Well, what are you waiting for? Finish it.
why is it the first season farmland?
Because that's what we were hired to do. The pay was good, too. But the best part was getting to stick it to the people who turned their backs on us.
Who hired the first and why?
I can't wait until you find out.
So this whole thing is about revenge.
Of course it is! We spent 20 years behind bars because our leaders got scared and called off our attack just when we had the battle won. And did the people of the Freestar Collective that we fought and died for come to our defense? No! They did nothing. Nothing! Well, now they can die. Just like most of our unit did.
Okay, so let's talk about this.
Fine. I ain't feeling conversational anyway.
I'm not here to kill you.
You might not think so now, but it's likely to end up that way. How about I make this real simple for us both? I've got maybe a few weeks to live, and I ain't spending them behind bars. You want to put an end to me here and now? Then fine. Get it over with. Life's kicked me around enough as it is. But if you want to let me die on my own terms, then leave me in peace.
I want to know. How's life kicked you around?
I've been abused or abandoned by everyone I ever got close to. Gave up on people and put my faith in machines instead. Wasn't until I came to the 1st Cavalry and met Major Hull that I felt I could trust someone again.
Okay, well, I can't leave until I get some information about the 1st.
Well, how about a test? Rangers are known to be handy with a gun. But here's a problem you'll have to solve with your brain instead. I've encrypted this slate. If you can crack it, you'll learn something useful. Now get out of here and leave me in peace.
Well, this seems worth a look.
There's no reason to kill her. Like she said, she's dying. Let her go out on her own terms. Not here for her anywhere. All I'm here for is information. We eliminate those who need eliminated. She didn't. Go, Vasco.
Clamps released. We're free.
Did Vladimir inform you that I will be making another delivery? All right. Suppose you were due for one. The, contents, they're what we agreed on? Yes, Vladimir and I agreed on what should be included. That's all fine then. Do let me know if you get a response. That is highly unlikely, but if it happens, I will be sure to tell you.
Grav jump spinning down.
This is Freestar Collective Space. Hold while we scan your ship. And that's it. Enjoy that Aquila City air.
Welcome to Aquila City.
I know you might have seen enthusiastic.
I feel for the folk in the stretch.
A Freestar Ranger's resident terminal jockey. That's me.
Alex, you know you ain't gotta get up every time I come to talk to you, right?
Hey there, Deputy. How goes the hunt for the first?
So far, so good.
Good, good. If you ask me, I don't think they stand a chance. You're like an Ashta creeping silently through the high grass, waiting for your chance to pounce, and then boom! Down they'll go. So, did you get any more of those encrypted slates? Because, let me tell you, I am so close.
Yep.
Oh, come to Daddy, you sweet little piece of technology. You go stalk your prey and leave the rest to me, Deputy.
Right. You just want to moonwalk into your area, huh?
Come in, Deputy. Take a seat.
Okay. Don't like where this is going.
While you've been in the field, we've had more reports about farmers being threatened and attacked. Unfortunately, some didn't survive.
Is there anything we could have done?
Not really, no. We can't be everywhere at once. Right now, our best hope to stop them is you.
Plan on dropping every last one of these some bitches.
Yeah, well, you might have to. How's your investigation proceeding?
It's going well. Once Alex cracks their encryption, we could learn a lot.
That's assuming he finds something useful. Otherwise, you'll be no better off than when you started.
How can you be so critical when you have done nothing to help?
This is Freestar Ranger business. I'll thank you to stay out of it.
Let's move on. I asked the other Rangers to share their opinions of you, and there are some things I want to go over. We'll start with Ranger Callow in Hopetown. She was grateful for your timely arrival, and impressed you had the guts to take on those pirates. Nia says you came on pretty strong with Ron Hope. Tried to lay down the law with him. Guess I didn't get the point across when I said go easy.
I joined the Rangers to protect people, not egos.
If it's any consolation, I feel the same.
Let's continue. We've got a detailed report from Ranger Price about your recent visit to Neon. He said you took on a syndicate loan shark to help an informant.
Look, the informant was innocent. I had to help.
And you were right to do so. Helping people is our most important duty, even when you're conducting an investigation.
You got results, and that's what matters most. Price was impressed by that. Said you really took the initiative.
Ranger McMillan praised what she called your uncommon bravery and dedication. She said you took on the Red Mile so you could get a meeting with Marco Graziani.
Yeah, wasn't that bad.
Is that so? Well, I hope that's not just false bravado. There's nothing wrong with feeling fear. More often than not, it'll keep you alive.
So what happened with Marco? I doubt he gave you that slate out of the kindness of his heart.
Well, it came to violence. You can guess how it ended.
Too bad. I was really hoping he'd cooperate. Guess the threat of going back to prison was just too much for him. What about Maya Cruz? Her loyalty to Hull and the 1st Cavalry was stronger than most.
You didn't have much time left, so she wanted to end things on her own terms.
I guess I'd want the same thing if I were in her place.
Excuse me, Marshal?
Not now, Alex. We're in a meeting here.
I know, but this is important. I've done it. I've cracked the encryption on the slates. Now, I don't know exactly where the First are headquartered, but there are references to a place called the Factory.
The Factory? That was our nickname for the main facility where the mechs were manufactured.
Under the terms of the peace treaty, they shut all the mech factories down right after the war.
But they didn't destroy them. At least not all of them.
And so what do you know about this mech factory?
Never saw it myself, but I know it's a large facility mostly underground. If the First are occupying it, they'll probably have set up defensive positions throughout the complex.
Okay. I'll go there and check it out.
The facility was on Arcturus 2. It could be a dead end, but if it's not, then you'd better be ready for a fight.
Come on now.
We got a lot of bars in the city. All class joint. Well, except Aggies.
You ask me? Traveling in Freestar collective space without a reliable sidearm is just asking for trouble. If you're looking for a weapon, I've got you covered. You turn out to be a troublemaker, though, and I'll report you real quick. Got it?
Look, let me see what you got.
Don't make me regret this now.
Yeesh. Kind of want this. Six 5 7 5 7 7 11. Come on.
Your orders, Captain.
Boogie. That's what our orders are.
Ready here. Orders good too.
Hell of a view from here.
You know my great-grandpappy made that drive, right? We're here.
Oh, we just go, okay, we just roll right into the truck, huh?
Enemy's shield systems
Have been critically damaged.
Come on now. They're dealing with a dog right now. Grab drive on. Oh, we're doing credits. Come on now. This is what we do right here.
What do you mean?
Every single time I make a mistake, before I can say, oops, she's there and very politely, ever so patiently, telling me I made a mistake. You know what I mean?
No, I do not.
Thanks, Andreja. Now I feel better.
You really should have stayed home.
Come on now. You know you want to get away from that. Got all them ships out there to get gunned down. You know, there's credits up all for y'all though.
Setting down, everything in the green.
of nothingness. Leave it to humans to find inventive new ways to kill each other. First they realized these mechs were a step too far. Whoever laid claim to this place seems to be long gone.
Marshal Blake must be getting desperate sending a lone deputy out here. But I'll give credit where it's due. You're a hell of a pilot. If you came here seeking justice, it's waiting for you inside.
Oh, I just missed them shots. You lined yourself up for him. He had you.
You should have given up.
That was not a hiding space, dummy. That was a hiding space. I didn't even know you was right there. It's a mech factory. We need to be ready.
I'm a man of action. I've got no use for lies. So when I tell you that you're being manipulated, you know I'm telling the truth. You think the Council of Governors really cares about anything but themselves? They're greedy and corrupt. You're a tool in the hands of the unworthy, just like I once was. I was loyal. I followed orders, and I led good men and women.
Always worth checking. Never know what you might find in their pockets.
Worst part about it is, guy, it ain't even that I don't believe you. I know these cats corrupted.
Engaging hostile!
Want to know who tossed that hell of a grenade? Like that one.
You're not walking out of here. Get down! Take cover!
Who's just chucking grenades?
Die today.
Gonna bury you, scab!
Howdy, y'all. Gotta bring out the dirty Harry on y'all battles, man. Somebody just chucking random grenades. Who got the aim like that?
Cowards.
We're the best there is.
Come on now, there we go. Now.
Bring it on!
First Cavalry was the greatest fighting force the Freestar Collective has ever seen. At the Battle of Mira, the First Cavalry was destroyed. Why? Because the generals got scared and asked for a truce. I've got no sympathy for cowards, or for the people who put them in power. I've also got no sympathy for those who do their bidding. And this means you.
Gonna bury you, scab!
Like how you survived that. Survived it and ran away from it. Good shoot. Sit your ass down. There we go. Got some bullets for
Best
me.
not to leave anything useful behind.
Turn up out of there. Oh yeah, he was dead.
You're dead! You hear me?
Got him all in his ankles and his kneecaps. Where you going?
Engaging hostile!
That grenade wasn't gonna make it that time. Okay. This is what I'm talking about. A nice old-fashioned shootout.
Taking on the first is a death sentence.
Hurt, didn't it?
Give up already.
Popping your head out there, dumbass.
You come here seeking justice? Well, what about justice for my soldiers? Minutes away, minutes from winning the battle and the war, when the ceasefire order came down. Now there's a debt of honor, and the people who betrayed us, the people of the Freestar Collective, are going to pay.
This whole place is a testament to how devastating the war was. How determined both sides were to claim victory.
Let's go. Still got some goons, huh? Oh, troopers is more likely. Y'all had me thinking y'all had that work. Off the backboard.
Did they have anything of value?
Sit your simple ass down. See who? I hear you. And I'm looking for you. Bullets hurt. Shot his ass off, man. He was on fire. Inventory. Let's go to my throwables. Impact grenade. Matter of fact, shrapnel grenade. I got 19 of them. Now, Paxton, we need to talk.
I can't believe it. You just took on some of the best mercenaries in the Freestar Collective and cut right through them. If we'd have had more like you in the war, we could have planted our flag in New Atlantis.
That war ended a long, long time ago.
Not the way it should have. Of course, I can't expect you to understand what we sacrificed, what we lost. You don't know what it's like to look around and see the faces of warriors who trusted you to lead them as they die screaming. I watched brave men and women torn limb from limb by monsters. I saw mech pilots cooked alive in their cockpits as their machines burned. Those deaths didn't have to be meaningless, but spineless leaders gave up on us even when victory was within our grasp.
Do not assume you know what others have or have not experienced. And none of it gives you the right to take innocent lives.
You don't know me, so don't preach to me about what I do or don't have the right to do.
You think hurting innocent people will avenge your fallen soldiers?
Innocent? Nobody is innocent while they allow corrupt leaders to take control. The Freestar Collective has lost its way. The dream that we fought for died a long time ago.
Who hired first to seize farmland and why?
You really want to know? Because you might not like the answer. Last chance, Deputy. You can walk away right now and remain blissfully ignorant, thinking you fight for a noble cause. But if you still want the truth, I'll shatter that illusion for you right now.
I can do.
We'll see about that. Not long after I started the first, I was contacted by a man who said he represented someone wealthy and influential. I refused to work for a shadow client, so he agreed to set up a meeting. Imagine my surprise when Ron Hope showed up. He offered me a lucrative contract to take possession of certain farms throughout Freestar space.
What was special about those farms?
All I know is that after we cleared the place out, Hope was sending in some kind of machinery. Our job was to make sure nobody saw the operation.
So how does a stolen Hope Tech chip tie into all of it?
To keep the Rangers off the scent, Hope wanted to hit a lot of places quickly and finish whatever he was doing before word spread. We needed another ship to meet his timetable, so he gave us the intel necessary to steal one from his factory. It also let him play the victim and keep suspicion to a minimum.
You saw the chance to get revenge on a Freestar collective.
The credits were good, but yeah, getting some payback was the real reward.
Was it worth it?
You think I've lost? Is that it? I haven't lost. You go find Ron Hope and tell him what I've told you. Then you can deal out whatever justice you see fit. You do your job, and I get one last piece of vengeance against the Council.
What he wants does not matter. They should both face justice.
And that's exactly what's gonna happen. I'm bringing you in.
Don't bother.
Be ready for another fight.
I'm gonna make this easy for you, Deputy. I'm gonna die the way I lived. Weapon in hand, no compromise, no fear. But first, here, take this. Use it to cut out the weakness rotting at the heart of the Freestar Collective. When the next war comes, and it will come, the Collective needs to be strong. Now my unit's waiting for me, and I'm gonna report for duty one last time. Goodbye, Deputy.
You might wish to lighten your load. One is less likely to survive an ambush when one is weighed down with... whatever all that is.
We knew Hope was shady as hell.
That looks like it is worth bringing along.
first glance, it seems we are the only ones to come through here in some time.
I hope Cora doesn't get too much underfoot. So, craziest bar fight?
3 spacers got the drop on me. Flipped the table. Found a good use for a butter knife. Dull, but surprisingly effective.
I was on an outpost and then a predator burst in. It was all jaws and fur and spit. Everyone freaked out. 2 shots and I went back to my sandwich.
Nice, but still, butter knife.
Yeah. You win this round, Andreja.
What's number 2?
I too prefer custom alterations to the standard issue.
I'm already offloading most of the stuff.
Hey, Captain. Need help with anything?
All right.
Insertion achieved. We're spacebound again.
Jump complete. Normal propulsion restored.
This is Freestar Space. Please hold your current speed and heading while we scan you for contraband. You're good to go. All clear to land at Hopetown.
Good people. First, we hit the Trade Authority kiosk.
A fair amount of business runs through Hopetown, and from what I understand, most of it is legal.
Generous, Mr. Hope.
It's well earned, Burkett. We set some ambitious quotas, and you met every one of them.
Well, I won't pretend it was easy, but everyone pulled together and we got it done.
I'll let you share the good news, whenever and however you like.
Thanks. I appreciate that. Those jackasses on Line A are gonna be the death of me.
Ron, my man, Ron.
Good to see you again. Well, I've just received a report from the Marshal about your progress. He said you had a promising lead on the mercenaries who stole my ship. I trust you're here with good news?
Oh, I learned something very, very interesting.
Did you now? Well, don't keep me in suspense.
Jackson Hole told me you hired him to clear out those farms.
The disgraced war hero who went to prison, and you actually believed him?
Paul kept your instructions to use as evidence against you. He knew we'd find him.
I see. I'm impressed, Deputy. It's clear you have a bright future ahead of you.
What's going on? What is this about, Mr. Hope?
Nothing that concerns you, Birgit. In fact, why don't you make yourself scarce?
I think I'd like to hear what the deputy has to say.
Start talking, you traitorous bastard.
I can see you're upset. Allow me to explain. And you'll see that there were very good reasons for what I had to do. The truth is, we've been falling behind the competition. Significantly so. We needed solutions. A few years ago, I began to diversify. We started to research chemicals, fuel, those sort of things. We developed an experimental fertilizer. And it failed utterly. It wiped out entire crops. I was prepared to write the whole thing off when we made a discovery that changed everything. Turns out, our fertilizer was transforming the soil, bolstering its mineral content tenfold.
But fertilizer destroy crops.
Not all at once, of course. But we could never find anything that would grow in it. Eventually, everything we tried to plant failed. And died.
Or you use underwing farmers to transform the soil.
Mining is expensive, and so is the cost of raw materials. My mineral-enriching fertilizer solves several problems at once. The farmers provide free manual labor, and once the land is ready, we move in to extract and process the soil.
You sit on the Council of Governors. You betrayed the very people you are supposed to represent.
I wish there'd been another way. But I had to play the hand I was dealt.
So you destroy lives to turn a profit.
Look, I'll level with you. We're falling behind the competition. The hardworking people of this town depend on me for their livelihoods, and I won't let them down. Cutting my costs means saving their jobs.
I can't believe what I'm hearing. How could you do something so awful to innocent people, to families?
Not another word out of you, Birgit. I can take your job, and more. We'll discuss this later. In any case, I suppose the gig is up. I give you my word that I'll call off the operation and return the land to its rightful owners.
And what about the people your hired muscle killed?
You're right, of course. Something must be done. I'll set up a fund to handle funeral expenses and take care of any surviving family members. We'll do this the right way. I give you my word.
No, that's not enough.
You're right. Yeah, those families deserve to be compensated for the inconvenience. Well, perhaps a discount on their next purchase from HopeTech.
They might not be so keen to purchase a ship built with the blood of their compatriots.
With that resolved, let's talk about you. As a member of the Council of Governors, I'm authorized to award you a substantial bonus. And of course, we'll both agree to forget about my little cost-cutting endeavor.
Nah, you gonna turn yourself in, and I'm gonna tell the marshal everything.
Well, let's not be too hasty, Deputy. There's something else you need to consider. I'll do what's necessary to protect my company and my employees. If you tell anyone about this, you're risking their livelihoods. Do you really want to put all these people out of work and make their families suffer?
You mean like you made those farmers suffer?
But on a much larger scale, yes.
Can't put this on me, Hope.
Well, I'm afraid there's no avoiding it. The past can't be changed, but the future is very much in your hands, Deputy. You put me away, and this company will fall apart. You'll have destroyed far more lives than I did. I'll make myself very plain. I won't let you jeopardize my reputation, this company, or the people who work for me. If that means you suffer an unfortunate incident at the hands of my security personnel, so be it. I'm important. You're nothing.
You're not actually threatening to attack a Freestar Ranger, are you?
You have overestimated your position, Mr. Hope.
All right, I don't know who you think you're talking to, but bribes and threats? That don't work on me, player.
Such a shame to see a promising career cut so tragically short.
Curse you! Never stood a chance.
The spoils of victory. Hopefully they amount to something.
Bridger, you alright? I was a little worried. You okay?
He tried to have you killed. I don't understand. Mr. Hope always seemed like such a good person. But everything he said about the farmers and hiring those mercenaries, it was so awful.
He was a greedy bastard who put on a friendly face.
No, you're wrong. That's not all he was. He always looked out for us, for his employees.
Doesn't justify what he did.
No, of course not. But there was more to him than that. He had a genuinely good side, a caring side. And now he's... you. You killed him.
Believe it or not, I actually didn't want to. I want to see people face justice.
Nobody should ever want that. Especially when it means killing someone who meant so much to so many people. What happens to us now?
There gotta be somebody else in charge.
That would be Elana Nwankwo. She seems pretty capable. Maybe we'll be okay after all. I guess we'll have to figure things out. Find a path forward.
There are uncertain times ahead for you, but they will pass.
Wrong with you, baby? You could choose to remember the good, but based on what just happened, all you know, he was always a piece of... And yeah, he cared about his employees, but he also kept y'all in the dark, so that way, y'all wouldn't know what the hell was going on. Yeah, don't get me wrong. Some people gotta do dirty things so you keep everybody else's hands clean. But all I'm saying is once you find out the dirty things you do, it's hard to look at it any other way.
We'd be dust, except for the factory.
But shut the hell up.
Always something going on around here.
Pressure holding. Takeoff looks good. Orbital insertion completed.
Driver spinning down. Jump was smooth as butter.
This is Freestar Space. Please hold your current speed and heading while we scan you for contraband. That's all we need. You're cleared for landing at Aquila City.
All right.
You're listening to the Settled Systems News Network.
Hiya.
A ranger's work is never truly done. It's really an honor to be able to help out.
No damn, you already down here. Almost went up to the
You're
office,
back.
didn't you?
Good to see you back safe, Deputy. What's the word on the mech factory? Were the mercenaries hiding out there?
Yeah. More like a mass grave now.
Well, don't get too used to killing. For a ranger, that's always a last resort. Did you find out why the First was taking over farms?
Ron Hope hired him.
What? Ron Hope? That's one hell of an accusation, Deputy.
Are you really that surprised? Hope's always had a reputation as a man who'd do anything to succeed.
He's on the damn council, Emma.
So he can make laws favorable to his business interests. Sure, he's known to look after his people, but do you really think he gives a damn about some farmers on Montara Luna?
Did Hope explain his motives at all?
Yeah, he supplied a farm with experimental fertilizer. Boost the soil's mineral content, but killed the crops.
That has a familiar ring to it.
I recall hearing about some Hope Tech initiative to help farmers. At the time, I just figured it was a PR stunt. Seems a little more sinister now.
Please, tell me you've got some evidence to back up these extraordinary claims.
Yep.
All right, let's see what you've got. Interesting. Yeah, this is pretty damning. Especially this last bit about destroying the slate. And you confronted Hope about this?
Well, I'd hope he would turn himself in, but he wouldn't go down without a fight.
Sounds like his pride got the best of him. Damn. This is going to send shockwaves throughout the Freestar Collective. If the people can't trust their leaders, anarchy could follow.
Have a little faith, Daniel. We're not the United Colonies. One bad apple won't spoil the whole damn barrel.
Easy for you to say. You ain't the Marshal.
Not yet, but you ain't gonna live forever, old man.
While we've got you here, there's one last piece of business to take care of. Emma, would you please?
With pleasure, Marshal. When you first joined us, I told you that you'd undergo an evaluation process. There's one thing left to do. A simple question. Do you feel ready to wear the badge of a full-fledged Freestar Ranger?
Been ready since the start.
In that case, I won't hold you back any longer. Marshal, I approve the deputy for advancement to the rank of Ranger.
Thank you, Ranger Wilcox. In your time serving as a deputy, you've shown exceptional courage, fearless tenacity, and a high regard for the safety of our citizens. By the authority granted to me by the Council of Governors, I hereby promote you to the rank of Ranger. Here's your badge. Wear it with pride. But don't forget the solemn responsibility it represents.
Well done.
I'm gonna strive to be worthy of the title.
I know you will, Ranger. Let's hear it for our new Ranger.
Well done. Way to go.
Great job, Ranger!
Thank you. Thank you. Full-fledged Ranger, you've been granted your very own Star Eagle class starship with no registration fee required.
If you have the time, I wish to speak to you. You have my attention. I have been thinking about what we talked about before. The idea of purpose in one's life. You agreed with me that true purpose can be a driving force in life. I found that comforting, but something has been nagging at me since. I have been single-minded in my pursuits. I have always believed the decisions I made were necessary, that there was no other option. I have sacrificed much to be where I am now. And I'm starting to wonder if it has been worth it.
You know, it's okay to have doubts. Just don't let them paralyze you.
Doubts have never been something I would consider. I have told you that I am not one to discuss my past. And yet,
Our past should never truly define us.
I am not sure I believe that. I promised to provide for my family. That meant working with smugglers to procure supplies we could not acquire any other way. I have spent my adult life away from my home, jumping from one planet to the next, living in dangerous conditions, often surrounded by violence.
It's clearly taking a toll on you.
It certainly influenced the way I see the universe. I was convinced from the beginning that it was unwise to let anyone get too close. I had, maybe not quite friends, but people I cared about. Yet there was always a distance I could not reach across. I often find other people complicated and confusing. It seemed easier to not become attached, especially when circumstances meant I might never see them again, with no warning.
Well, I will say this, we are social creatures, regardless. And life is better when we are surrounded by others. Not all the time, but sometimes.
Until now, I have disagreed strongly with that idea. But therein lies my concern. What I am trying to say is that I now wonder whether it has been the right decision to distance myself from others.
Okay. Look, I'm here for you if you need me.
I appreciate that more than you know.
Congratulations. The promotion's well earned.
Let me look at that new gear. Space suit. Ranger spell. Ooh. The Ranger power pack ain't bad. Ranger helmet ain't too bad. I do like that Ranger. I do like that Ranger dual wield. We'll throw that on one time for the one time. I did get a weapon to justify it. Ain't bad. Okay, we done finished all. Get back to the ship.
You're listening to SSNN.
Dust off complete.
Everything looks so pretty up here. We're in orbit.
Hold up. Figure we might as well. Finally got the ship that can make that jump.
Whoa! I love the feeling after a perfect jump.
Landing initiated. Watch for flaring.
All right, Andres, we've had some fun. I need to get my man.
History of time. If you find any addition, any at all, I will be your friend.
Maybe a brief history of time. You want another one? Oh, there y'all go. Sam.
I must confess, the hum of a grav drive makes me feel alive. I don't got many friends, so I figure I gotta level with you. My past keeps showing up. I should get ahead of it before I get behind it. Hell, this is tougher than I thought it was gonna be.
Okay, I mean, no matter what happened, I'm in your corner.
That means a lot. You know, when I turned 18, my dad used one of his many connections to get me my first real job. That, plus the magical co-family name, meant I was shipping freight out of Aquila. If there's a way to take the wonder out of space, it was working for that outfit. Every milligram of helium-3 accounted for, timetables down to the second, too busy to ever really appreciate anything. Or even look up.
Okay. I mean, for a first job, you could do a lot worse.
That's the way my dad looked at it. On paper, I see your point. But it was rough. So, an opportunity comes by from the boss man. He says, run this job, don't ask questions, and there's a bonus. Hell, I was still just a kid. I jumped on it. I knew I wasn't shipping some dried mangoes, but suddenly, God help me, it was fun.
Okay, I can see the appeal.
And you're a hell of a lot smarter than I was. So, more jobs started coming. And everywhere I went, suddenly dangerous people were much better armed. I'd hear about armed conflicts and civilian casualties. Innocent casualties. And I'd pretend that wasn't me. Maybe I wasn't smuggling weapons, maybe I was carrying something else. As long as I never open the boxes, I can keep pretending.
Alright, go on.
Soon the boss man's relying on me, and the pay was nice. We also started partying a lot together. Hard. There are whole weeks that are blank. Never had a lick of trouble. Till I did.
Okay, well, sounds like the boss took advantage of you.
Yeah, but it takes two to tango. To this day, I don't know what I was running that last job. But it was tasty enough, a whole mess of Crimson Fleet jumped me at the rendezvous. Yeah, a sane man would have been scared. But I looked at my pissant trading skiff's dual cannons and shouted, "Oh, this is on!" Yeah, I blew up one of the pirates before they realized that I was out of my gourd. I managed to get them down to 2 left before every system I had was fried. I was done. And that should have been the end. But that's when the Rangers showed up.
Well, taking out fleet vessels with skiffs is impressive.
I don't even know how I did it. Pure instinct, but it wasn't enough. And then, dependable and straight as an arrow, Lillian Hart came on the comm, and well, it's like hearing the voice of an angel. The Rangers took them out, no problem. Oh, that's fuzzy, though. See, I passed out. And when I came to, Lillian was there. Seems the Rangers were impressed with me. Offered me a job. Yeah, by all rights, it should have been a prison cell, but... Lillian... she... saw something in me. And I took the job. And that's it. All my cards are on the table.
Well, I mean, you ain't that kid anymore. Probably a better person for it.
Well, after I hit bottom, I learned a lot. Fast. But the thing that scares me is Cora. I mean, I gotta tell her someday. Sometimes the way she looks at me, I'm not worthy of that. But to see that look gone...
Well, she thinks the world of you. I think it'll be fine.
That's easy for you to say.
Yeah.
Just so you know, all this is why Lillian is... something else. And I really need to own that. And have a tough talk with Lillian. Tell her about that follow-through you mentioned. Cora's at an important age right now. Every visit counts. You can't flake on her. Well, for now, let's do something more cheery. Like getting a root canal. I've got some stuff on my mind when you have the time. The whole Terramorph situation, seriously, hats off to you. When I was growing up, everyone was afraid of Terramorphs. How they could seemingly strike anywhere at any time. The carnage, the destruction. The stuff you've done here could save so many lives.
Just doing what I had to.
Hey, it's me. If you can't brag a little to your friends, who can you brag to? I don't know about these Asylees. That micro would wipe out the Terramorphs for good and certain. I mean, the Asylees? It'll take longer, take more hand-holding, and there's no saying the Asylees will fully get the job done. I hope for all our sake you made the right call.
Well, microbes mutate. Can't take the chance it becomes a new, bigger problem.
When you put it like that, I guess I see your point. The United Colonies. Hell, everyone and everywhere owes you big time. Even if they don't know it. I could really bend your ear when you got a moment.
You still got more to talk about?
Late at night in dive bars. Sometimes the old-timers share stories. About things they've seen that they just couldn't explain. Ghost stories, if you will. I've heard of things like the Starborn before. But they're real. Honest to God real.
Yeah, universe is very vast. The Americans think we've seen it all.
But you carry on for centuries of exploration, and you can fool yourself into thinking you got it all figured out. Clearly we don't. So the obvious question is, what the hell are they?
Space
Everyone's
boogeyman.
gonna be thinking aliens, but maybe not. Their ships were incredible, but they still felt like ships. They had engines, weapons, I think I even made out a grav drive. If they were really alien, I would just expect it to be more... alien, you know? I mean, it could be some secret Freestar Perun or UC tech. But I don't know.
Well, I agree. They didn't feel exceptionally alien.
Exactly. I'm gonna throw out another wild stab in the dark theory. Maybe they're from outside our known systems. Here's the hypothetical. Centuries ago, some brainiac scientists decide to play settler. But they go way, way beyond any place we've ever been to set up stakes. Once they get there, they make a few lucky breakthroughs, and their science just snowballs from there. I could see them getting further, faster, and hence become the Starborn.
That could be it, though.
If I got it right, then you owe me a steak dinner.
That's
One way or the other, we are not alone. And that's... that's both exciting and terrifying.
All right.
You know, the way you handle things, not bad. Not bad.
Let's head out.
I'm always up for adventure, friend.
Such a shame. I'm afraid we have had all the best adventures already, Sam.
No adventure? Well, we'll find some hijinks then. Maybe a shenanigan or two.
Well, Sam, I thought I'd bring you along for this very particular Ranger mission.
What stands between us and certain death is a little fabric. Good feeling, right?
Up in there. That's about it.
Really get your blood pumping, huh?
Come on now, y'all can't get away from us. Nope.
Too hot here!
Y'all got numbers.
That first shock of cold. It's weird that I like it. Time to Django.
Move. Corner kind of quick. Turn, of course. Huh? Yeah, the worst way possible, fool. Oh, yeah,
Take cover! I took one in the face! You mess with me?
run up on me with a blade, bitch.
I can't stay! That's how you get the job done.
Bang.
Today's not gonna be your day, pal.
Get some cover! Now! Shit! One down! Line 'em up! I can't see!
Don't worry, you won't need to.
Grizzly, but part of the job.
Come on now, mind your business. Good grenade.
You're going down!
Better bullets. So, you don't want to throw them things.
You're done. Shoot to kill! I
Got
can
it.
take it.
Alright, so let me go inventory. Aid. Out of here. Oh.
Nice to be back.
We have liftoff.
Got some stuff in my mind.
Retros firing. Orbit stabilized.
You're running out of time to make the smart decision. We could use a vacation. If you're feeling generous, you could help us out. Or we could just dust your ship.
Yum yum. Come get your son.
If that's how you want to play it. We got ourselves a mark.
Aw, poor little ship's missing its ship.
Down.
No one recognized.
Will you get a moment? Can we talk?
Sam, we've been talking about a lot. I gotta talk with the whole crew at one point.
Got a freighter coming soon. No time to talk.
A lot of famous people visit Aquila. Popping back a beer, you never know who you'll meet.
You get that report from
Welcome
Autumn
to
yet?
the Rock, I guess.
Wanna guess?
Tony Adams has been
Can't say
dealt
I'm
with.
surprised.
Justice never smells so sweet as when it's followed by a lot of credits.
Neither is fine.
Listen, you keep chipping away at criminal activities and we are sure to pick up some more leads like this. So keep it up.
Oh, I love it. See, that's good money right there.
And she's got important contacts.
All right, I feel good.
She's just a little rough around the edges.
Grab me a seat, chill.
If you mean willful, headstrong, reckless, and unconcerned with policies and procedures, then yeah, I'll
This is a
agree.
good little one. Nice little
She's a
run.
diamond in the rough, Emma.
Figured out a little bit of the Freestar Collective. I think we got more than we got to do though.
But
You know what I'm saying?
I
You feel me
need a
saying?
raise.
We got a lot more we got to get out there and do. Cause I don't think we done with the Freestar Collective.
You and me both.
So we're gonna take a breather here. Get a little bit of rest. Come back at it, and see what we gonna do next. We still got to finish up our quest with the with Constellation, but who knows what's in store for us. So I'll see y'all soon. Stay safe, stay blessed. Peace.